You know, there's these little fish that grow up in these rice paddy farms, and they're called betta fish. And what's really cool is like, they'll like if you put two betta fishes together, right? Fish eye. If you put them together, they'll start attacking each other and they'll eat each other. And you know, my recent thought was, what if you had like these betta fish fighting operations? Like, not cockfighting operations, but betta fish fighting operations. Seafood! Hey guys, I'm Zed, back with the Machinima Weekly. Unfortunately, a weekly did not come out last week, so this week is consisting of 2 weeks of Halo Machinima content that I'll be looking over today. Before I get started, I wanted to note that this weekly is a little bit different because I didn't pick these 3 videos necessarily on the videos themselves, but what the director represents. You'll understand what I mean in a minute. The first one I want to talk about is the Garden of Eden, Halo Machinima by Utter Shadow. Utter Shadow has a long history, starting from the early Halo 3 days with their series Secrets of Zanzibar, later adapting it to Secrets of Zanzibar 2 within Halo Reach. Recently they've came out with some shorts within a couple months time, but recently a video that they came out with 4 months ago was talking about their return and what they wanted to produce content. And quite recently they came out with 2 weeks ago the Garden of Eden Halo Machinima, and it's 50 minutes. I don't know about you, but you can't get a Machinima wrong in 50 minutes, or the ones that I've seen anyway. And the Garden of Eden, I think it really represents, like Aaron, the director, I think it really represents the kinds of games he likes, the kinds of movies he likes, the kind of movies he likes, and the type of story he wants to tell. And the Garden of Eden shows that, and I think it's a great representation of a big, massive project coming out that is that just happens, that just comes out of the blue, you know. He came out with a prelude called First Contact about a month ago with under 200 views, and that astonishes me. And Garden of Eden right now is sitting at less than 300 views, and that is just unacceptable. Please go check out the Garden of Eden. It's 50 minutes, and I don't want to talk about it much because it's 50 minutes and there's so much to talk about. Go watch it. Please, for the love of God, please, please! Ah!
Our worlds have fallen to the infection.
The next Machinima, Isaiah and Brian, West Lab, season finale, Halo 4 Machinima series by the great Isaiah. The reason I'm talking about Isaiah and Brian is because Isaiah and Brian has been going on for a very, very long time. Over the span of Halo 4, Isaiah and Brian has been a massive contributor, or I should say the great Isaiah YouTube channel has been a massive contributor to Halo 4 Machinima, and also just this story of Isaiah and Brian, and it's still going, and it astonishes me that this level of content by these people is still coming out and people are still watching it. And I wanted to talk about this because, first off, it's the season finale. I mean, come on, you gotta talk about it. And secondly, that I'm glad the great Isaiah is still continuing this massive amount of content. I think if there's anything about what this episode represents, it's really just a showing of how far he's come with his content and with the series rather, and showing his cinematography and just how he edits and all that to this season finale, which is great. It's a great representation of where he's come, and I think we should keep watching it, and I think we should support him. Thank you for the season finale, Isaiah.
Which would not allow us to set up the earthquake machine.
Killbot, activate AK function.
Ask kissing mode activated.
What is there to say about this next entry? This next entry, I honestly, I don't know what honestly, I don't know what much to say about it. What I'm talking about is So Fallen Films 2015 Halo Machinima Anniversary announcement / teaser by So Fallen Films.
Here they come again.
What else is there to say about So Fallen Films? This is great news. I was not expecting this news to come out. I'm so glad So Fallen Films is back, and that's a reason to talk about it. So Fallen Films has had this long history of being back way back when Halo 2, and it's beautiful to see him return. I think if it's one thing that this generation needs, it's a continuing last generation, or even last generation. And I feel like that's really important to our culture and what we represent. And I know that a lot of people love his content that aren't, Halo Machinima watchers daily. And I'm really glad he's returning. And it's just, this is great news, and I just wanted to talk about it. Thank you so much for tuning in for this Machinima Weekly. My name is Zed of these Zed Productions. And by the way, I just want to make a quick announcement for myself. Delinquent Pair Episode 3 is back. I am back in production with that, so I hope you're excited for that. And my mother is talking outside my door, destroying my audio. Thank you, Mother. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't